Choquequirao, one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. It is believed to be 3 times larger than the world-famous Machu Picchu. Yet, only a very small part have ever been excavated. Archaeologists still know almost nothing about it. Hidden deep into the mountains, far from the reach of the conquistadors, the site can only be reached by following a narrow trail for days with no roads, no facilities, nothing at all. And today, we are starting our very own expedition, a challenging trek to this magical and mysterious place. With our tents on our back, ready to camp among ruins few people have ever seen. Join us on our adventure to Choquequirao.
Morning, guys. Today is day 3. Today we're gonna hike up the big hill. So we're gonna start with some good breakfast we brought with us, some bread, peanut butter, jam. So we will be really full to go up that hike because that'll be hectic. That'll be hectic today, but we are ready for it. Vamos, vamos. So we're back on the road for day 3 of the Choquequirao trek. The second day of walking, and first it's a little bit of a descent. Then we cross the river and then we do the big climb up.
After crossing this mighty landslide, we are almost down at the river where we have a bridge and then we start our big climb.
The mighty bridge over the Apumarik River. The bridge over the Apumarik River. And then our big climb can start. The start of the big bridge over the Apumarik River. Promedio Roberto already went ahead. Those who are gonna die are giving their last greetings.
Salute!
Salute! The climb is definitely being very hard. We need to climb more than 1.5 kilometers today. The total length of the climb is 10 kilometers, I think, or 9. But it's 1.5 kilometers going up. So look at my face, covered in sweat, but laughing it. What do you think, Promedio Roberto?
Heavy one.
Heavy one, but beautiful one.
Yeah.
With the secret ingredient in his mouth. Oh! So we found a little campsite and it's really lovely. There's some amazing music playing here. Promedio Roberto enjoying and chilling, net zoals the dogs over here, the little perros. Let's see if we can score some chocolate over here. So we're gonna say bye to the little farm over here, where the farmers are working hard right now, and continue our way on the trek to Choquequirao. And suddenly, there are horses on my way. I need to pass them, but I hope they won't be aggressive. Oh no, and the one horse is really hurt. Look at his back. He has a big wound over there. Oh, that sucks. The ugly wounds on the horse's back are probably caused by carrying heavy stuff in between the different farms. We are getting closer and closer to, I wouldn't call it the next little town, because usually it just consists of like one little farm with no more than 5 people living there. So I don't think you can call that a town, but the next farm with 5 people living there, we're getting close to there. It's just on the other side of the mountain. It's called Mamapate. We're almost there. And you can actually see the path between the bamboo. Over there, the path, you can see it to the other side to Mamapate. So let's go, vamos, almost there. Here we have some gorgeous views from the valleys below. And the people did told us a lot of pumas and the Andes bear, the black bear here. So lots of beautiful nature. It's just so wild and rough. It's amazing. And in the meantime, it started raining a little bit. Oh, and finally, through the drizzling rain, we arrived in Marampata. Ah, amazing. And just as we arrived here at Mampampa, the sun came through. So we have the sun again. So let's try to find something to eat and hopefully where we can charge our phones. We found this really lovely place to eat in town, and we got some nice maize as pre-food with cheese. And it's not just cheese, it's cheese made from here from alpaca. It's alpaca cheese. And on top of that, this is actually the local school as well. So where we are sitting right now, we are eating, having dinner in the local school. So how cool is that? And this is our amazing meal we got in this little school here. A pyramid of rice, lentils, pollo, and some veggies. Let's enjoy.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho. So after our delicious food at the local school, we are back on our way on the last kilometers towards the Choquequirao ruins. We really had a good experience here. The food was really great. Isn't it true, Promedio Roberto? Amazing food, extremely friendly lady, and a lot of children around all the time. Look over here. We're walking here, and over here the first ruins of Choquequirao are appearing. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, wow. Some really nice terraces over there, down there. How did they even reach them? And we can see some ruins over there as well. And we can see some of the houses. The clothes are disappearing. And over there you can see some for the first houses. Oh man, let's go. And let's hope we can sleep over there. Look over there. Those little farmers, those terraces you can see over there. Right at the cliff, because at that last terrace, it's really like a cliff 100 meters down. How crazy it must have been for those first Inca farmers to clear that. Because they had to clear the bushes. They had to make the terraces on really steep terrain, like extremely steep. And one slippery, and you're dead. Like, there's not even your body remains, because it's just kilometers down. So you're just dead. So it's like, how did they clear it? How did they cut all the bushes, make terraces out of the very, very steep ground without hundreds of them falling down? That's crazy. Like, they must have been crazy good engineers. Wow, look at this. So that was the terrace I was just speaking about. There are even way more sub-terraces over there. Like, the down ones are very well excavated. And the ones over there are still green over top, are still a bit overground, so they are not that well excavated yet. And in the middle, you can see a little house as well. It's really amazing how big it is. Like, we keep being like, wow, this is so big, because the houses are on top over there, and there are the terraces. So that means that everything in between should be full of houses or sub-terraces or other ancient things as well. Like, this was one gigantic city. Dang. This is really bigger than Machu Picchu. Online it says it's bigger than Machu Picchu, but no, I'm seeing it, and I have been to Machu Picchu already. I'm 100% sure this is way bigger than Machu Picchu. This is amazing, and still so undiscovered.
And just like that, we are entering the mighty and mysterious ruins of Choquequirao. We wanted to be quiet because we didn't want anybody to know of our presence here, because we wanted to camp inside those ruins, which is not really allowed.
Okay, some background information what just happened. It's 5 p.m. and there's a camping site just before Choquequirao. Oh, look, first ruins, but we actually want to camp on Choquequirao itself, inside the ruins of the Inca houses. That's our plan. But the gate we just passed is the checkpoint. There was nobody. So we just sneaked ourselves away in. Be quiet, be very quiet. That's why I'm still speaking silent, because we want to camp here on the actual site, on the Inca houses. But it's not allowed. We heard there are big fines from that, very big fine. So that's why right now it's late and we need to be quiet, and hopefully there's nobody anymore. At least the checkpoint we already passed, there was nobody. Hopefully it stays like that. So they only started the excavations, dang my English, the excavations of this site for the first time in 2016. And you know what's even more cool? You can just walk freely in here. Machu Picchu, you have to follow a certain trail. And you cannot walk on the actual ruins, you're walking next to it. Here, we can walk freely on all the trails that we want. Vamos, vamos. Also, Promedio Roberto was just saying a really nice point. That is, it's really beautiful, really well excavated, but also it still has a real jungle vibe. Because the ruins are just clear. And then they disappear in the jungle again. And then they're clear again. And they disappear in the jungle again. So like, it gives such a more of a mystic view. And yeah, we have bird sounds, toucans, there are parrots flying around once in a while. Like, you don't have that at Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu, everything is clear and there's no more nature. Right here, we're really into the nature, into the jungle, the nature around, parrots around. There are actually still bears and pumas around here that even still roam on the ruins. Hopefully we don't encounter one at night. That would be suck, but would be cool, but also suck. But yeah, amazing, amazing. So we're gonna leave our gigantic backpacks here for now, a little bit outside of the ruins, so that we can explore the ruins without our backpacks, so we're free to walk. And also, if we do encounter somebody, they don't see us with a giant backpacks with our tents on top, which would of course, then they know what we're gonna do, what our plan is. So we're just gonna hide our backpacks here, walk a bit around, see if there's truly nobody, or where there are people, where not, and then we're gonna decide where to camp. We are arriving at Sector Plaza Principal, the main palace. Oh, I'm really excited about this. Wow, look at this. We're just the only people here. Look at these houses. Look at these houses. Amazing, and on top of that there are even more houses. Wow. This is awesome. And those houses are really, they stayed well through the time. You can see there were 2 stories and most of it is still intact. That's crazy. So according to the saga, according to the myth, it took more than 50 years for the Incas to build the city. And just about when it was finished, they had to leave it because the Spanish were coming, and they didn't want the Spanish to find the city, because if the Spanish would find the city, they would completely destroy it. And they thought maybe in the future they would be able to come back. But sadly for them, the Spanish stayed for a way longer time than they had expected. But yeah, imagine all this effort, and then just when it's finished after 50 years, they had to abandon it, and they never came back. People never again lived here. That's really an awesome but strange story. I mean, people have never lived here since that day, since Promedio Roberto and me came here, because tonight we're gonna live here. So look at this, in between the clouds that are disappearing, you can see, I mean, there's some of the terraces way down there. There are even way more terraces and houses as well. You can see the really well-stored houses, like those houses are really well, still in a good shape. They maintained the time very good. You see some ruins of houses behind them. On top of there, you see a lot of ruins, like in between the clouds as well. That there are a lot of ruins of houses. You can see the little river they built, the little alley for the water to go down, probably towards their terraces, because all of this is all terraces, huh? All of this is all terraces with houses. It's amazing. And we're continuing to go up to the hill, because there are even more houses and more things over there. I mean, right now, all around us, there are houses and terraces, actually. It's more than 1,800 hectares big. At least that's already what you know, that it's more than that. And they've only excavated less than 30% yet. So that means all around us right now, the archaeologists say, is filled with Asian terraces and houses. We just can't see them because they're overgrown. Oh man, we made it to the top of this hill. And I don't know what this was, but there's a wall all around. And the views, they are really beautiful. In between the clouds right now, but just looking down the valley, seeing the river Aputamic. Aye, beautiful. So Promedio Roberto actually knew something very awesome to say. Like, actually, when they abandoned it, so I already told you, like, they took 50 years to construct this, and then they just abandoned it. But to make sure the Spanish didn't find it, they didn't just abandon it, they buried it. Every houses were under earth. That is why it's so difficult to excavate this as well, because everything is not just clear, it's under the actual earth. They buried it. That's maybe as well what those houses over there are still in such a good shape, because nothing could destroy them. They were actually under the earth. So yeah, wow, that's really amazing. So imagine maybe even over here there are houses. We just don't know. We're returning back to the main plaza right now, and we're gonna go get our backpacks with our food or water or snacks or warmer clothes, because I'm getting cold right now, and most of all our tents. And we're gonna go up there to camp in those ruins up there. Vamos, vamos. But just first, before we're gonna get our tents and camp, we're gonna do a little bit of the site exploring, just a little bit yet. Tomorrow we'll do everything and all big of it, but right now just a little bit to find ourselves the perfect spot as well. This house is really impressive how it stayed in such a good shape. You can see all the little sticks, I don't know, it's from stone of course, I don't know how to call it, still sticking out. They actually have the handles as well for the roof, to build the roof. That's really cool. Like, it's so still in such an amazingly good shape. And that's a door. So they actually had a door to something else. So there's a 2-story house with a door to something else. Let's see if we can find to where the 2-story house was leading. Okay, so up here there must have been, oh, maybe up here they had planks laying on this. They had planks laying and you could go to the other side. That's really awesome. Wow. And then next to the giant villas, you have this over here. So the giant villas over there, maybe they were from the royals, the giant villas. And then what was this? Maybe this was like the party room. We don't know. Nobody knows. So right now we're just entering Sector Colcas, which is on top. The big royal houses are down there. And yeah, it actually looks really cool over here as well. Really beautiful. So here we have more of those really big houses. Yeah, these we can actually call houses, villas. Let's go and explore some of them. And you can see how small the Incas were. Like, this is where they built the roof on. I'm gonna turn the camera. This is way too small for me. They were really small, those Incas. So we found a beautiful, awesome and secret place to camp. So we're gonna go get our backpacks now and camp over there. It's inside an Inca house just as we wanted. It's next to some beautiful miradors, so when we wake up, we will have beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises. It's the other way around. Beautiful sunrises in the morning, beautiful sunsets this evening. So yeah, it's perfect. And it's a little bit hidden, So hopefully nobody in the morning finds us. Let's go get our backpacks. Yeah, we're getting back to our backpack site. We're gonna pick up our stuff to go camping in the Inca houses. Yeah, our backpacks still right over here. We got them. So this here is our secret location where we're gonna camp for tonight, where we just put up our tent. Our secret location in the middle of a beautiful and amazing Inca house. Let me spoil you guys a little bit and show you it from the outside. It's really, really beautiful where we are right now. And we have an amazing view. Sadly, right now it's gone up in the clouds. But yeah, so otherwise it's an amazing view in between the stairs. And then here are the big houses where we are camping right now inside this first house. That's our secret location inside the Inca house. And I wish I could show you guys more of the beautiful views right now, but they've gone up in the clouds. Hopefully tomorrow morning there will be no clouds and we have an amazing sunrise. I really hope so. The tent is ready, is listo. Nice done, chancas. Me and Promedio Roberto are having our fancy granola, the granola dinner. After this, I think we're just gonna chill for the night and pray we can talk tonight to some Inca kings. So guys, it's completely dark right now. So this is gonna be the end of the vlog. We are here in our tent, chillaxing, and yeah, sleeping in an Inca house. It's a dream coming true. See you guys tomorrow. I hope you will have a good night. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, give it a like, give it a subscribe, give some support. Ciao guys, hasta la próxima.